Yo, what's up, guys? Daniel, show of force. Yeah, you're saying you are correct. This will be a poker video. I am posting a poker video in like who knows how long. I know you guys love this type of content. I mean, that's why you're here on the channel. Come on, I know you guys love me as well. I know you want to hear everything. I know you want to know about the life. We're gonna go into that a bit as well, maybe today. But yeah, gonna do a poker video today. We're gonna talk about adjusting because I think a lot of people are shit. A lot of my students are shit at adjusting, and we had a nice table a few days ago, mixing it up, and gonna be a sweet video. I'm back. Let's fucking go. Some updates. I'm doing this all in one take, by the way. Some updates. Let's see. Um, I've been mixing it up a lot lately. Investing, crypto, trading, kind of getting, kind of getting wrecked in a lot of them, and I still so that meant playing a bit less poker, still staying sharp, bro. Don't worry, still staying sharp. Coaching students, seeing them crushing, life is good. So I was like, okay, let's play some more poker because markets are down, so getting more consistent again. That's what it is. This is the best time probably to play. I would not invest in anything. I think the highest EV right now for us as poker players is to just grind. So I'm gonna help you with that today. Maybe do some more content. I kind of miss it. Let's go into today's topic, which, like I said, it's gonna be adjusting. And what do I mean by that is, like, you know how you are at a table, you're playing, grinding, trying to play GTO, right? Playing like, oh, like this GTO, like preflop ranges, preflop strategies, memorizing all this shit. But I think what I see a lot of students do, what a lot of like people do in general, also the regs at my tables, they don't approach the table. Every table is different, and of course, if you're playing a lot of tables, that can be tough to manage. But today I'm gonna show you how to like think about constructing an approach, a strategy for the table you're playing at. And in this video, we have a pretty special table. We have a very special table, and we have a more of an extreme case. So that's why I think this video will be important, useful for you. And I'm gonna bless you a bit. I'm gonna bless myself with some energy drink. Not showing these drinks of the gods. Yeah, let's see what we have here. Ace 4 suited. So let's give you a bit of a rundown what's going on this table and the challenges we are we're faced with when we're trying to like figure out like what are we gonna do. So we're gonna talk about the general approach at the table, the strategy. Let's construct a strategy together, and then afterwards we're gonna go into like a few fun hands, right? So show of force style. Whew, let's go. Kind of missed this. Let's go. Ace 4. So okay, let's before going into the hand. This was a special table because, let's make a brief intro. You would think this guy is a fish. We have a straddle here. This guy is straddling. No, this guy is a reg. This guy is like a. I mean, I think he's a decent reg when I saw him playing. But when I joined this table, I see him straddling every hand at this table. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I see him on other tables. He's not straddling. I don't know why. Maybe because this guy next to me was a whale. Maybe he requested it. Like, you guy to my left, you have to straddle all the time. Otherwise, I'm leaving. Like, this guy was a big fish. This guy, 3K stack, 300 BB. He was a big fish. So I joined the table. Like, what the fuck? This guy is straddling. We already have to construct a game plan here. We cannot play GTO because we have a straddle going on. Did you buy solutions with straddles? I don't know, maybe if you played apps. So of course we can start guessing, we can start thinking. Um, the reg here is gonna be straddling. He's been straddling every hand. He is straddling every hand. So every hand he has extra money committed in the pot. Every hand, almost every hand, he will have position on the fish. The reg was playing pretty tight, pretty loose. Sorry, very loose. He was trying to get in the mix as much as possible with the fish. The fish, splashy, playing like very easily, putting a lot of money in the pot. That's how he built his stack. So of course we want to play as many hands as possible with the fish. The problem is we have a reg that will already have money committed in the pot. So how do we manage this? Like, this is worst position for us because this is a kind of spazzy, splashy fish and he's to our direct left, but what can you do? Let's construct a game plan around this. Because it's straddle, we're effectively, like, if you have a 1k stack, you're effectively playing 50 BB, right? Because of the straddle. So 50 BB, you don't want to open that big. I think here, let's see. Yeah, doing a big one, 9.5 BB, right? Or like, we had, sorry, yeah. So we go like 9.5 BB here. We have the straddle. I was like, what? Like almost 5 straddles. I was trying to calculate. Okay, so we have like the fish going out here. Why 9.5? 9.5 BB. This is a big race, right? So because the fish is to the left of us, let's say normally I would open raise like what? Like 4.5 to 5 BB, 4 BB, right? But we are also deeper with all of them, with the two guys to the left of us. We're deep with them. So I cannot open 5x, 5 BB, like 2.5 straddle. Like, I cannot open that because the fish will be always in and the reg will be always in, mostly with position on us. He'll be squeezing on us. We cannot play that loose anymore, so we have to like adjust here. And my adjustment was to like, okay, I have to open tighter, but when I open bigger. So the fish will get in already, like anyway, like he doesn't care. But I want to give a bad price to the reg, right? So like the reg will squeeze, the reg will flat. He will like always try to play with us. But if I play a bit tighter and I open bigger, now I like the reg like doesn't have as many profitable hands to play with here. So this is a pre-flop adjustment I've made. Just off the bat, we construct a different strategy. We play tighter, we make big open size. The fish, I mean, we're gonna see some hands with the fish as well. But I think like already this is like a very weird, interesting dynamic here. This was, okay, so right here you see the reg straddling in the small blind. Falls to us. See here, I was like not adjusting it. I was like still thinking, okay, how do I crack this table? Like, what's the strat here? I mean, I don't know. Like, I already have 4K because that's just how I play. Fish calls. Let's see a bit of a now. Like, we have some general reads already, but right then probably I did not have. I was like still figuring things out, even though I have 4K, so I don't really remember. We check. So we open like fish calls, reg folds, which is interesting. He just pots it. It's like, okay, like ace 9. Like, I don't see, like, I'm just gonna play Explo versus the fish again. Go away with that GTO shit. I'm gonna try it. We're trying to make money here. Check call here. Check. Like when he bets pot, I'm kind of concerned. Check. He checks back. I'm like, okay, this is weird. So probably he has maybe like nothing. So at this point, like he has nothing or some kind of ace. So I don't really see, I think mostly he will have a give up or nothing. So I don't see much benefits to value betting unless he hit a king. Also, I mean, king jack, king queen, that can be like, could be. But because he's loose, I think he can also have like random hands. So I check to him again. He makes a big bet. Tank a bit, but I call. And he shows up with 7-8. Like, okay, so if you let him, he will put money in the pot for you. If I bet the flop, he's folding. So, all right, that's a very important info. He is willing to put money in the pot. By the way, there are some like few like cool, interesting hands here, but that I definitely remember them, like how I got to this stack, for example, but they're not showing up in my poker tracker, which is strange and concerning. So aces, ace four. Let's see what hands. I have like a few of them here. Like let's see this ace king hand. So yeah, here I was still doing like 3x. He calls. Of course the reg calls. Come on. So multi-way theory. I don't know. Maybe you guys like have studied multi-way. Maybe not. Here I'm going for like a small bet. Multi-way. I also like. It's not like the reg will attack too much. The fish could attack quite a bit, but I think my specific hand, especially ace of spades, I'm not that concerned. I'm fine with putting money in the pot. Maybe make it like 3 streets. Maybe stack the fish. Let's see. So the fish raises. I call, obviously. Decent turn, but kind of hits him as well. I check. He bets like half pot. At this point, no reason in like raising. We can be behind easily. And maybe he just has nothing. So I just want to let him like battle away. Hit another ace, which is pretty good. I'm thinking maybe he will give up here. If he has air, yeah, hoping he just did not hit on me. Like has like what, like 5-6. It's kind of hard, like queen jack, like some random shit. He bets 1/3 at this price. Like I cannot fold. Yeah, just calling. I don't think there's any point in raising. Maybe he has a set and he's scared. Well, that's a full house actually. Maybe he has a low flush and he's scared. So like again, I don't like raising here. Basically hoping he has a bluff or some weak ace that he overplayed somehow, like on the, yeah, maybe overplayed. And that's what he has. He has like ace-9 off. Again, giving us some reads. I think with fish, okay, let's give you a bit of like tips with the fish as well. A lot of the time you don't have stats on the fish because, I mean, yeah, fish don't play for long. You don't really have stats unless you're data mining or whatever. You don't have a HUD on them. So I think people really underestimate how important showdowns can be and how much info. Like I'm getting like a lot of info from these showdowns about him and how to play. Like way more info than like having like 100 hands on him with a HUD. So like, okay, taking notes, adjusting the future. And this hand I actually straddle as well. So it's a double straddle because I'm already rich here. I have like 3k at the table and like whatever, let's straddle, let's like keep the fish happy, let's keep him entertained. I'm running good. So let's straddle and get aces in the double straddle, right? So like fish opens. Yeah, 14 VB, pretty big open, but again we're straddling, we're double straddling. So okay, this guy was a reg, I think. Yeah, he was a sure stacking reg to my right. He was just not doing much. He was just like hoping to hit a hand. He was just like playing tight, straightforward. I think he was like a lower stakes reg, maybe, whatever. So here, like, we have some options. Obviously not calling. But the fish doesn't have much behind, so I want to maybe like kick the reg out of the pot. I think calling could be an option as well, given the pot will be so big and the SPR will be already so low. But I think the fish will just not fold no matter what I do. So I just make a small raise here, maybe get the reg out. Give him, yeah, also giving him the option to get the money in pre-flop with some random stuff. So he does go all in, call. What does he have? Like ace queen suited? Decent hand. Okay. And final hand, kind of a fun one. Here again, I was already adjusting. fish folds, reg calls on the button, getting a decent price, but at this point, like there was a dynamic a bit of a dynamic with me and the reg. I know like he's kind of chasing me around. He's kind of like not respecting, like he doesn't know like this is show of force playing here. So I understand. He's gonna try to like chase me down sometimes, whatever. We're deep. He's still like flatting deep in position, whatever. Outplay me. 337. So I mean, we're gonna have a lot of overcards that miss this board. His range still, I open kind of big. The fish is out, so he'll not flat me like that wide here in position. Like he's not gonna be crazy wide. I think he will do quite well. He has like a lot of pairs, pocket pairs that like just like flat pre-flop and like hit this, and not as many like queen jack off, like king 10 off that I will open. So I think like we have to do a fair amount of checking here. I do this with my hand. He bets half pot again, expecting him to kind of try to run me over a bit, being a bit aggro. So getting a bit of like dynamics with the reg here as well, and we make a small check raise. Not very small, but yeah, like we have like also like half pot check raise here. I think it's a fair, like it's a decent enough board where we can have check raise. I don't expect him to like flat 3x that much pre-flop, not really. Ace-3 suited, which we block, fortunately. So we are blocking one of his main hands, his main value hands that can stack off. We are unblocking a lot of his like, well, like 8, 9, like a lot of like his backdoor stuff we're blocking. We're unblocking, sorry, like his backdoor like bet folds on the flop. So I kind of like, especially thinking like he's gonna be a bit out of line here, I like just doing some check raises, and I like this hand because of my backdoors and also blocking ace-3 suited. And also I'm a spaz. Okay. Turn is kind of hectic. I'm kind of like thinking now, like, well, 7s and 8s. I mean, that's a fair part of his range, and he connects with this. I mean, this turn doesn't help me at all, and if I'm battling this turn, like I'm already like the SPR is getting lower. If I'm battling, I would rather have more equity than like this ace-4 that did not turn anything. I'm planning to battle like on a 5, on a deuce, maybe on a 4. So like maybe I'm on a 6, not really sure, but yeah, or like on an overcard, I think that's also very good, like jack, queen, king. But like this, I think this is actually quite better for him. So checking to him, he checks back, which is interesting. I expect him to be, I mean, he's face up, right? Like again, Regs making, I mean, I'm making the same mistakes. Okay, okay. I can make some mistakes like this, very rarely, obviously, but when he checks back here, he never has a trap. Come on. Because he has like 2x pot behind. If he has, come on, if he has like trips or better, he's gonna bet here. And try to get my stack. So he checks back. The 5 kind of sucks because he can have easily 5s. But that's pretty much it, right? Like 5s, and that's pretty much it. Then again, what do we have? We have overpairs here quite a bit. And I think when he checks back, he can easily have like 7-6, 8-9, like 10-8, whatever, like 7x, 8x, 6s, 9s, 10s. And I think he doesn't expect us to go out of line that much. So I think I can still rep an overpair fairly well. An overpair they wanted to check, like overpairs, my overpairs definitely want to check the turn. And I now just betting the river. I remember like making the bet, and immediately after I'm like, I should not have made this bet. Like this kind of spewy. Like he has 9s, 10s. He will always call. He'll always call 7x, 8x. Like, but then I'm so bad. Why can't I just help myself? But the thing is, again, he doesn't know I'm show force. He doesn't know I'm capable. Like, who is like playing like this? Like, standard regs would not take these kind of lines, especially as a bluff, and especially like not getting into like these dynamics with Straddle and everything. So I think I can very credibly rep an Overpair here. I have plenty of them, and it's not like I'm winning ever with this Ace 4. So decided to go for it. I think the sizing makes sense for an Overpair. I don't want to like shove or something. Maybe I can have some traps, but I'll probably play like this. Maybe my main sizing will be around this. Repping an Overpair, wanted to get value from one pair, and he folds. So I remember being pretty happy with getting the tank fold. He did tank quite a bit. Like, oh, come on. This is Pewee. He just never believes me. But yeah, it worked out. It worked out. So, okay, let's see what do we have. 20-minute video. Gonna probably look to finish this up. Feeling a bit hyperactive. Want to finish this up. Just give you like, come on. Probably you should have like at least 2-3 things to think about from this video. So, hoping you enjoy it. I have some Christian rap, Christian music concert going on outside my house, and they were doing rehearsals. So until they start again, we'll have to wrap up the video. But yeah, hope this was insightful for you. Let me know if you enjoy this. Let me know if you want more poker content. Maybe we get back. Maybe we do some ideas. Maybe some more hand reviews. Actually, let me what's your, because I only have like a few students I constantly talk with, but like I'm not really in touch with the whole community. Like, what are some of your sticking points right now? Maybe like in the discussion below in the comments. Let me know. Maybe like give me some ideas about like some more poker content, because Show of Force is here. I'm here for you. I'm here for you guys. So, gonna wrap it up. Like the video if you liked it. Let me know what you liked about it. This is Daniel, Show of Force, signing off. Peace.